Imagine if there was a way you can improve your math scores from 5 to 7s overnight without you learning any new skills. Just implementing 2 new strategies and it magically increases your grade. I'm here to tell you that those magical strategies do exist. And here's proof on the screen right now. This has worked for every single one of my students in my paid IB program. And I'm about to give it away completely for free. The fundamental concept behind strategy 1 is simple. Accuracy matters a lot more than speed. Now let me break a belief of yours. Think back to the last IB math test you took. Did you finish that test in time? Probably yes. In fact, you probably even had time to double check or triple check some questions. However, you still didn't score a 7. In fact, you probably got marks taken off for every question, causing you to get something like a 4, 5, or 6, despite finishing the test in time. That means finishing early doesn't actually matter, and neither does double checking. When you double check, you're just redoing the question with the same rushed mindset. If you miss something the first time, you'll almost always miss it again the second time. The real fix isn't checking twice. It's doing the question properly the first time. And I'll get back to this later on in the video. There were times when I finished exams just in the nick of time, with 0 time to double check anything. So how delusional is it for someone who isn't scoring 7s to think they can speed through the paper, answer every question perfectly, and still have time to double check or triple check if an IB 45 is finishing just in time? What makes you think rushing through the test is going to work for you? The takeaway is that IB math is not designed for high schoolers to be able to answer all the questions perfectly in time. I want you to forget about double checking, but don't worry, this will only benefit you. Here's the problem with going into a test with the mindset of double checking. The moment your goal becomes finishing early so you can double check, your subconscious starts rushing through questions. And when you rush, your conscious thinking literally shuts off. You're no longer actively reasoning, you're relying on pattern recognition and muscle memory. That's when careless, stupid mistakes happen. Not because the question is hard, but because you aren't actually thinking. This is exactly how you lose marks. I learned this the hard way. In one of my trig tests, there was a long trig question that looked straightforward. This question had a lot of e to the power 1s, which is easy marks. But because I was moving fast and solving on autopilot, I treated e to the 1 as 1 instead of e. That single mistake corrupted the entire question. The worst part, I had so much time from doing that question so fast, I even quadruple checked the question. I redid the question on 3 separate sheets 3 different times and made the exact same mistake every single time. E to the 1 equals 1. Same wrong answer. This proves why double checking often doesn't work. When you redo a question the same way, you're not actually checking. Your brain is already locked into the error, so you confidently reproduce it. Secondly, because your conscious mind shuts off when you rush through questions, the instant you see a difficult or complex question and can no longer rely on pattern recognition and muscle memory, all the momentum you built from rushing through questions collapses instantly. And when that happens, you suddenly get nervous, you freeze, and you start making mistakes on a question you're actually capable of solving. You guys have felt this before. A hard question appears, your heart rate spikes, your mind goes blank, and instead of calmly breaking it down, you panic and freeze, causing you to butcher the question, overthink it, or skip it entirely. That reaction is not meant to happen on the math test. If you've been practicing like I've been telling you to, using unit-based extracted past paper questions, like the ones in my IB 45 Accelerator program, every single IB question is completable by you. You've already gone through every question type, every possible variation, and every combination your topic can be tested in. So no matter how the question is structured, you can physically and perfectly complete it. So here's the solution to accuracy over speed. It is to slow down and do every question slowly and steadily. By doing it slowly, you force yourself to think through every line, and that in itself prevents careless mistakes. If you ever notice yourself speeding through the test, make sure to literally drop your pencil on the table, sit back on your chair, and take deep breaths until you relax. Back when I was scoring just low 7s, my tutor and I analyzed my past tests and noticed something embarrassing. I was bleeding marks to careless mistakes. Not because I didn't know the content, but because I was rushing. I was finishing 80-minute past papers in just 20 minutes. Still getting 7s though because I'm me, but leaving marks on the table. My tutor asked me one question that changed everything. Do you get extra marks for finishing early? You don't. There's no point rushing just to double check later. If you solve the question slowly and properly the first time, there would be nothing to double check in the first place. And he was absolutely correct. The moment I slowed down, the careless mistakes disappeared. I stopped needing to double check, and most importantly, the momentum changed. Instead of speed creating panic, slow deliberate thinking built momentum. So when I reached complex questions, I didn't freeze. The momentum didn't break, it compounded. I started thinking deeper and actually solving the questions properly. Now on to the second strategy, which is how you actually study for math. Have you ever studied so much for math, you realize that the questions are nothing like you prepared for? They are way harder than anything you actually practiced. And that's why you can't solve them. That's not bad luck. It's because you've been practicing for math wrong this entire time. Teacher's homework, textbook questions, revision village. None of these properly prepare you for IB exams because they aren't IB questions. What you've been doing isn't real exam prep. It's time-consuming, busy work disguised as exam prep, which means this whole time you thought you were studying, you actually weren't. You were just wasting hours doing work that feels productive while training for the wrong thing. There's no difference with doing revision village and instead playing Fortnite because they both don't prepare you for the IB exam anyways. So you may as well just play video games. Your teacher pulls questions directly from past papers. That means the only way to train for math is by doing extracted past paper questions. Every question you practice from now on should look and feel exactly like what you see on the test itself. Otherwise, you're not studying for the exam at all. Now you may be wondering, Melvin, where can I find these extracted past paper questions? That's where I come in. I've organized 15 years of IB past paper questions into clean, topic-specific folders. If your next test is on trigonometry, you open up the trig folder and every single question inside is a real IB past paper trig question. No guessing, no fluff, just direct training for a 7. If you want access to these folders and stop wasting time studying the wrong way, check the link in my description for the IB45 Accelerator program. And I can't wait to start helping you get those 7s. That's the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Any questions you have, comment down below, and I'll try my best to answer them. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.